Hello, my name is again Dr. Michael Kellis, and thank you for joining us here on our website. I have the pleasure of introducing one of the most incredible men I've ever met. His name is Dr. Charles Mesko. Dr. Mesko is a naturopathic physician with a master's degree in nutrition. Makes him very unique. At the same time, he was awarded a patent by the United States government for developing the first herbal combination which increases growth hormone. Never been done before. That in itself is a feat that is fairly incredible. He was also published in the Prescription for Nutritional Healing, 3rd, 4th, and 5th editions. He's been on numerous television shows, numerous radio channels, and has been published throughout various journals. That in itself makes it a pleasure for me to introduce a gentleman that really needs no introduction, Dr. Charles Mesko.
Today I'd like to talk about Dr. Mike's Arthritis Relief. This product is an amazing product. It actually looks like a who's who of natural supplements to help arthritis and inflammation. The first ingredient in it is an ingredient known as glucosamine. Glucosamine has been very, very popular for helping people with arthritis. The second ingredient in it is an ingredient known as MSM. MSM has shown amazing properties also helping people afflicted with arthritis and pain. A lot of people are familiar with an ingredient called shark cartilage. Shark cartilage has been sold in health food stores, it's been sold widely for people, again, afflicted with arthritis and people that have been suffering with inflammation and chronic pain. There's another ingredient in it called ginger. Ginger, a lot of people know ginger as a spice, but ginger is also a very powerful ingredient to help support arthritis and to help support inflammation. The last ingredient in it, in the product originally, in its original form, is a product called curcumin. Curcumin is a derivative of a spice, but curcumin has amazing properties to help support arthritis and pain relief. Dr. Mike added two widely known in other countries, but very little known in the United States, two Amazon rainforest herbs. The first one is called chuchawasi, and the second one is called iparuru. Back in the 60s, American companies were going to the Amazon, especially Peru, looking at two remarkable herbs that were being used for hundreds of years by the locals to relieve arthritis, to take and relieve inflammation. If people even had things such as carpal tunnel, they were getting extraordinary relief from using these herbs. In the 70s, Italian pharmaceutical companies were actually going to the Amazon to investigate, again, the chuchawasi and the iparuru. You go into the 80s, the American pharmaceutical companies started showing back up in the Amazon. Then in the 90s, some of the Japanese pharmaceutical companies found out about the extraordinary properties that these herbs were exhibiting, and they were looking at adding these herbs into formulas or even possibly attempting to patent some of the contained phytonutrients that were in the herbs. And then you get into the 2000s, well, the American companies were back into looking at these two herbs. Well, Dr. Mike added the chuchawasi and the iparuru into his formula. Both of these Amazon herbs have been shown to take and help other herbs as far as becoming, more potent and to work better. And in their own, they have been used in the Amazon in Peru for people to help them with arthritis, to help people with inflammation, to help people with osteoarthritis, even people with broken bones that had a lot of inflammation. The herbal shamans, and these were the tribesmen that for centuries had the knowledge of the herbs passed down from father to son, from generation to generation, had wide success using these herbs. We must take and say one thing though, the FDA does not allow us to say that the use of herbs or alternative medicine should be used to cure or treat or mitigate any kind of disease. So, we must, kind of throw that in just to stay in good graces with the FDA. So, again, our products are not a drug, but what they are natural herbs which are intended to help support the body and help the body to heal itself.